Good evening, I'm Lewis Vaughan-Jones. We start this evening with an inspiring story. 4 years ago, Anne Rowe was using a wheelchair and there was doubt she would ever walk again. But today, she lined up with thousands of others at the Olympic Park to take part in Parallel London, the world's first entirely accessible fun run. Her main goal? To cross the finish line unaided. Toby Sadler went to see how she got on.
4 years ago, Anne Rowe needed help to even stand. Today, the 87-year-old was warming up for a 5K. By her side, physiotherapist Michael, who's been helping Anne train at her care home.
Following an accident, I lost my mobility almost entirely, completely. And therefore, it's only by having these sessions with Michael that I've regained it. It's given me hope again.
It's breaking boundaries that actually quite typically for people who, as they age, you don't tend to get this sort of recovery.
And how are you feeling about the 5 kilometres you've got ahead of you?
I'm terrified, to tell you the truth. Absolutely scared stiff.
Let's go! After the rush of the start, Anne began her challenge. But she's not the only one breaking boundaries this weekend. The whole point of this event is that it welcomes everybody. So in fact, many of the more than 3,500 people taking part this weekend won't have taken part in any event like this in their lives before. The idea is that they all start at the same time, but then finish in their own time. Parallel London has events from 100 metres up to 10k. The point is that everyone takes part together, whatever their ability.
What a great atmosphere it is, and you just feel part of the crowd. You know, there's no feeling different or anything. It's just you're one of the participants.
It's really nice to have so many different people, different disabilities, wheelchair users, deaf people, visually impaired people. It's a good.
And after a superhuman effort, it was Anne's turn to cross the finish line. I mean, Anne, do you feel proud?
Very proud and very happy to have achieved this. It's been a great challenge, and I'm glad we both came up from scratch.
And what was it like for you both when you actually crossed the finish line? You were standing up, you walked across the finish line.
Relief is the only way I can say.
I think relief was in there as well.
That's the sincere answer.
Anne says she now has her sights set on the 10k next year. Toby Sadler, ITV News.
The MP for Tooting, Rosanna Allen Khan, has called for an investigation into plans to cut down historic trees in her constituency. Wandsworth Council plan to remove 54 trees on Chestnut Avenue in Tooting Common because they say they're dangerous to the public. But residents and campaigners claim there's nothing wrong with the majority of them. More than 5,000 people have signed a petition against the planned works.
We all use this common and we don't really object to a tree that's dangerous being taken down. We don't want it to fall on our dog or our child or our neighbor. But these trees are not dangerous, and it seems crazy to take down beautiful, big, historic trees that are part of the spirit of this community to save a little bit of money. That's saying that they have no value on their own.
Supporters of a grandfather from Wandsworth who's in prison in Iran have marked his 78th birthday today. Kamal Farougi was detained in 2011 for alleged espionage charges. Next week, his family and friends will deliver messages of support to the Iranian embassy in London. They're calling for his release. Lewis Hamilton has won the Italian Grand Prix in Monza. It means he now tops the leaderboard in the Formula One Drivers' Championship. Hamilton, originally from Stevenage, started in pole position and dominated throughout. Title rival Sebastian Vettel could only manage third, which means Hamilton now leads Vettel by 3 points. Now here's Amanda Houston with the weather.
With a bright outlook ahead, P&O Dover Calais Ferries sponsors ITV London Weekend Weather.
Hello again. Well, the weather has been gradually going downhill throughout today. The cloud has been increasing and already we have got a few spots of rain across the capital. That's going to continue its journey eastwards as we go through tonight and into tomorrow. Most of it actually will be generally light and patchy. Now, eventually on Monday, we're going to lose that rain, but we are left with a lot of cloud and quite humid air, so a muggy feel to things. And then on Tuesday, we've got a cold front coming our way. That will bring in 1 or 2 showers, and behind it, clearer skies, which means a good deal of sunshine. Still a chance of 1 or 2 showers, and there will be slightly fresher temperatures too. Now, for the rest of tonight, then, as you can see, it's a cloudy picture out there. Outbreaks of rain. It could be a few moderate bursts in places, though most of it becoming lighter and patchier as we edge through the night. In fact, overnight for most of us, mostly dry out there, but a lot of low cloud, pockets of mist and fog, some murky conditions, and that's with lows there down to around 13 degrees. So quite a dismal start to the day on Monday. Mist and fog and low cloud, a few spots of rain in places. For most of us, dry throughout the afternoon, quite cloudy and feeling muggy too. Bye-bye.
P&O Dover Calais Ferries sponsors ITV London Weekend Weather.
Well, that's all from the London team for now, but you can check out the capital's news on our website. Just search for ITV London online. We'll be back tomorrow with updates in Good Morning Britain. Until then, bye-bye.